I'm Yael Teagle with the Hollywood Critics Association. I am so excited to be chatting with Sarah and Rain about The Wild Season 2. How you guys doing?
Good.
Amazing. I just want to know, how did you prepare mentally and physically to return for Season 2? Rain, let's start with you.
Lots of discussions with Sarah Stryker and Amy Harris from the jump. I also made sure that at the end of season 1, I wrote like some notes down on where Rachel left off. But yeah, lots of discussions, and I think me and Sarah had some talks too, because our characters kind of have this interesting dynamic this season. So yeah, just diving into just full on, just jumping in. I think that's all you can do.
What about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I think season 1 prepared me physically for season 2. Mentally, I think, yeah, like Rain said, talking to Sarah, talking to Amy, talking to the cast. You can work so many things out. I know when we would get the script, you would sometimes look at a scene and just know that it was going to take a little bit more. I think some more not mental gymnastics, but just a little bit more thought, I think, technique, I think, to sort of go about the scene. And it helped so much talking it through with castmates and getting a sense for how you feel about things and what you want to do. And I think also just the reaction that we had from season 1, it makes you really want to do a good job in season 2, and serve up to the fans what they liked so much about season 1.
Yeah, season 2 also gives us what's happening on the boys' island. Did you have any predictions yourselves about what was happening, and were you right about any of them, or were you surprised when you read the scripts? Sarah, we'll start with you.
I think I'm constantly surprised when we read these scripts. We get them one, sometimes 2 at a time. And anytime we make a prediction, I'll speak for myself, but anytime I've made a prediction, I've gotten it wrong. It's always crazier, or it's just something that I could never have dreamt of myself, which is what makes the show so good. Yeah.
And Rain, what about you?
There was no predicting on this show. We all as a cast try and predict what's going to happen next, and then we get the script and we're like, whoa, we were totally wrong, and literally are mind boggled by what ends up happening. But it's very rewarding, and hope that the audience gets to experience the shock that we did.
Yeah, I know it's a spoiler, so for anyone who hasn't watched yet, don't check this part out. But I have to ask Sarah, there was a cameo that occurred, that continued to occur. What was that like for you to work with this special guest?
It was incredible. It was super cool to work with someone that was, it's quite dreamy, I think, those sequences and sort of otherworldly. So working with someone who is quite detached from the world that we have created for 2 seasons, I think offered a unique opportunity to explore some different sides of Leah that, I think weren't so familiar in the group scenes, or in the island or the bunker. That was definitely a surprise. I did not see that coming.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.